Love one thing like we do normally say when we are talking about the beautiful thing about love and how love makes you feel. The beautiful love story of Saheed and his wife and mother of his kids, Faithia Balogun. Hello everyone, you're very much welcome. There is no need to do so much introduction when you're talking about Saheed Balogun and his beautiful wife and babe, Faithia Balogun. These two veteran actors have been there over 20 years in the movie industry, especially in the Yoruba genre of the movie industry. These two lovers, started out very early on and, decided to do life together, and they got married. Of course, Saheed Balogun was already married traditionally to a woman who had a child for him when he was just starting off, and at that time the wife was, very heartbroken that the person I normally call auntie, that's Auntie Faithia, don't collect my husband from me and all of that. It was even said that she even said it in an interview years ago that it was her own father that spent money to do the naming ceremony of their first child together. But hey, life happened, and the next thing we saw was that, Oga Saheed decided to go for Faithia Balogun, and they started this sizzling love affair that later turned to marriage, a society kind of wedding that, everything people talk about, the way you're talking about lovers or marriages that were in Nollywood, they always talked about Faithia and Saheed Balogun. They did movies together, when we say if you see Saheed for one film, you know see Faithia, people go they ask, say waiting this up and everything. So they had it all going good and rosy until, we started hearing that the center was no longer holding due to infidelity mostly. And we know say it's not a good thing to see once upon a time lovers, now going their separate ways. Sometimes very quick when love turns to hate and all of that. And they all went their separate ways. Some people are alleging that Faithia was having an affair with one of the marketers' corporate pictures. Others said it wasn't true and all of that. But infidelity was one major thing that was said to have caused it. Whatever causes breakup will always cause breakup. Some relationships might not be allegations of infidelity and everything, but she never came out to do any interview per se. No, she just went into her shell and everything. And she was also previously married to her husband in London. She was a London-based Yoruba actress before. Then she came to Nigeria and joined the industry, where she has really, really done amazing. And that's where she met Saheed, who was already on ground as a producer and actor at that time. I think it was just an actor at that time. Then he transited into producing. So you can see that their journey and destiny actually had them coming together. But hey, life does happen. And they've been separated from each other for about 10 years by or more, And in all of that, Saheed got married to somebody else. Then he broke up with that person. Then got along with another person again. Even at that time when they broke up, it was alleged that Saheed was dating a known actress at that time, Funke Adesina, and all of that. So that their industry, it gets as it be, but they are humans as well. And things will always happen, between people and spouses especially. So from that point, everybody started doing their thing, and all of that. But over time, we now saw they stopped saying hello to each other on their birthdays because they are birthday mates. They are birthday mates. They celebrate their birthday on the same day. So you can see these people, there's just the way destiny brings people together that no one can really understand. And when that happened, they were like, Faithia too snatched him from his wife, because that wife was not a celebrity. She was just a young girl who was in love with her husband and has a child, and we're just starting off and everything. But of course, Faithia has 2 children for Saheed Balogun. And so she concentrated on bringing up her children, which is what any reasonable woman will do. But she was never been said to remarry. Nobody, we've not heard since she left her husband that maybe she's now remarried to somebody else. No, we never heard that. So maybe she did coded wedding to somebody else. We do not know, but the major thing is that, life went on. She's doing her thing. She's into clothing. Oh yes, if you check her page, she has a business page as well where she sells stuff and all of that. So, and Saheed too joined politics and everything, and even they both belong to the same political party. That's the All Progressive Congress. That's APC, and they are both staunch supporters of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is now the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So the gist Coco Gongon now be say these two people have decided that they are going to come back together. Even last year or 2 years ago, we heard of how, they came together, no more bad whatever. And you remember they did a film together when the whole thing was dying down a little bit. And Saheed came out to do support, to advertise, the Faithia's movie. And people were like, oh, this is so nice. The fact that person divorce somebody or separate from somebody doesn't mean that you should be staunch enemies. Especially Tomobati War, and their children are grown now. And when Saheed celebrated his birthday some years ago, we saw the way Faithia attended and her children and all of that. So, things just will go the way it wants to go, which nobody can help. But now, Angbokwe won't remarry. When is the marriage going to happen? Honestly, we do not know. But with this looming thing we have been hearing, don't be surprised tomorrow, when things just change and we just hear something about what is she wedding. It might be loud, it might be quiet, but if they loud this thing, hey, everywhere go catch fire. See, so this can happen again. So we are happy for them if it turns out to be very true. I think sometimes in life, when things are not working, say kelo fúnra yín lọ́rùn kólúkálùkù kó lọ sáàyè ẹ̀ ná lọ sinmi ńlé ẹ̀ ìwọ náà lọ sinmi ńlé ẹ̀ tí iná bá wọ̀ padà tí tempers bá ti go down. Sometimes actually some marriages need separation. Oh yes, some marriages do need separation when you just find out that everything you're doing is not just working together, and instead of maybe the other party listening to you, everything just goes off tangents. We see a lot on social media these days. So if anybody is miserable and frustrated in marriage and you're still forcing the person to stay in marriage, you're not helping that person's ministry. You're not helping that person's mental health or the real life of that person. So the cocoa be say, maybe want to simmer down, want to cool temper to the right and to the left. Want to work go back try a lot on those can move on, can fellow me gone could work, especially Saheed to try 2 other marriages. See your work. The devil is better than the saints you don't know, Jerry. Let's just do it together. And gbogbo ego on both sides, of course, possibly was too much. But now they are older, they are wiser, their children are grown, they've gone through the worst that can happen, and thankfully they are still alive, doing well. So why not? If not, they can try marriage again. So this is the good news, and it's marvelous in our sights. We are waiting for the date, the venue, the Ashwebi, and I'm sure allowed gone. But come on, let's do small amebo. How will the other people that they've been involved with feel about this now? Especially Saheed tó ti fẹ́ obìnrin méjì, tó ti marry obìnrin méjì lẹ́yìn tó ti fẹ́ Faithia. I don't understand. You see this love and marriage thing, Nobody has the formula. Honestly, nobody has the formula. And this is what scares a lot of people when they are getting involved with somebody who has been married before. Am I not just used to score some points? Because sometimes feelings, it might not go away. Especially if the woman, because like I said earlier, Faithia never came out to drag Saheed Balogun. And that's one thing we need to learn, that but the moment it comes on social media, when you can press on Google, and you remember internet never forgets, and all the things you said in anger, kíní ẹ̀gbọ́lá ẹ̀ 2.1 inches ní kíní kan ó jí sùkòtò ní. It might not just go away quickly, you know, but I'm not saying you have no right to express your anger, but we should not be too quick to jump on social media and start dragging each other, because anger must simmer over time and things might still work again. But once you've said some words are like eggs. So congratulations. When we get more information, of course, this is one reunion, remarrying that we are going to celebrate, and and we wish everybody well. What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. And of course, Faithia is still looking as young as ever. Vampire Lanty. No change in look. In her 50s, she's looking very good. She's looking very trim and everything. Some people are just blessed with good genes and all of that. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day and bye for now.